Today I wanted to bring out my Lost Oracle, and I love this deck. It's got such a beautiful energy and it always comes across with the best messages. So what's in there for you today? Now if you do feel called to, stick around. If not, I'll see you in another one. Okay, what do we need to know today, please? What word of guidance have you got for us today? Well, trusting what lies ahead seems to be the first card. Got a feeling this is going to be a lot about trust and moving. Well, also, you're massively protected. So here we got number 5 and number 8. Number 5 is the Found card, and it's saying trust what lies ahead. I know that we might feel a little bit uncertain about where we're at currently. We might be a bit nervous, we might be a little bit anxious, or we might have so much going on that actually we kind of don't know which way to turn. This path that's laid out for you here, it's laid out for a reason. And this path is meant for you. I hope you can feel that. But that element of trust, just walking, stepping. A lot of the times these paths can feel very treacherous, very unstable, but that's because we've been conditioned to look for everything, to not move a muscle without necessarily seeing all of the steps that we need. Make sure that you've got every single stepping stone laid out, and make sure that you only tread on the right ones. That doesn't work. That isn't life. We know that because we make plans. Things go wrong, things fall through, but what do? We trust. We keep on stepping on those stones, trusting that they're not going to fall beneath us, but actually they're going to support us because it's meant to be. That is what this trust is talking to me about. It's talking to me about that uncertainty and stepping anyway. But it's not just trusting your path, it's trusting you. That even if you were to step on a stone and it would give a little wobble, that you can handle that, that you can think on your feet, that you're meant to use the strengths that you've learned to carry yourself through. That is the main thing. That is the trust. And there is another reason why you should trust this path that you're on. With number 8, we're talking about disenchant, and they want to let you know that you are protected. Now, protected from things going wrong and plans changing, probably not, but you are protected on your path. A lot of us don't want to step foot because we feel like something's going to go wrong. There's a fly buzzing around my camera. But what it is letting us know is that we can take chances. We can step on that stone and experience a bit of wobble, knowing that it isn't going to topple us over, that we can stand in our own truth and our own trust, but that we're also protected. We're meant to be on this path. And I think you know that. But I also appreciate that it does make it a little bit scarier. What else do we need to know today, please? What else do we need to be aware of? Wow. Now we're talking about the healing journey, with number 15, Gallant, coming out for you. And it says, accept healing energies. So maybe this path that we're on, the trust that we're installing, maybe it's some more than just getting us to where we need to go. Maybe there's an aspect that this is going to heal certain issues we have. Whether you do have an issue with trust, or maybe you just have an issue with not feeling protected, feeling vulnerable, not feeling safe. Accept those healing energies. The challenges that these two cards present are an opportunity. They're an opportunity to do something different, to heal, to move on. So although these might be challenging, they might be triggering, trust it. And I know I said that a lot, but this is for healing. This is for us to embrace, adapt, and change. It's not always a bad thing. And I think we know that it is necessary in this step of our journey. So accept those healing energies. This is why it's happening. This is why you're on the path you're on. Oh, I can't help myself. I've got to pull one more. And just as we were talking about that healing, out comes Pierce the Veil. And it wants to let us know to move beyond disillusion. And illusion is definitely a good way to put these. I know we think we know what is possible, what is real, what is tangible, but we're being asked to move past that illusion Maybe it's a trigger that you've been having, maybe it's healing that you've been moving through. Move through that illusion. Push yourself. Trust that it's there for a reason. That you're not putting yourself in any kind of danger, but this is the next step on our journey that we're meant to take. It is meant to feel uncomfortable. That's what changes us. That's what shows us what it is that we're truly made of. So pierce that veil. Move beyond that illusion. I know it looks like this big, scary wall, but in fact, we can just walk straight through. And actually that roadblock that seemingly was there isn't really there anymore. So please just remember that this is for healing. This is for progress. This is part of the journey. So trust what lies ahead. I don't think I need to say it anymore. Go with it. Just move through it. These opportunities have come up for a reason. It's not an illusion, and you can move beyond that. I really hope this reading resonated with you guys. Let me know what card hit you the most down in the comments. But thank you for letting me read for you today. I'll see you in the next one.